It's the start of a new week, you open your planner, you're so excited to plan for it, and there it is. The sidebar. Now, I personally really struggled to use the sidebar and to think of ways of filling it up. So I thought in this video, we're going to explore 20 ideas that I came up with to use it more intentionally and to add a little bit of flair to your spreads. I'm going to cover decorative ideas, the ideas that are more on the journaling, documenting side, and the ideas that are more related to planners, which makes sense because it is a planner after all. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's explore the decorative side first, as it's the easiest solution. Just cover it up, out of sight, out of mind. You can, of course, cover it with stickers. I just take the sticker book or sheets I'm working with and try to find a collection between decorative stickers and maybe even a quote or two, just to break it off a bit. Alternatively, and this is almost too easy, just cover it up with scrapbook paper. There's even a way to rip it, so this white bit is showing and it's all artistic and beautiful, and you can use the scrapbook paper throughout. If you don't have scrapbook paper, you can always use strips of washi and hang them on your side. I did it with the St. Patrick's Day spread back in the day when I had close to 0 St. Patrick's Day decorations but these washis, and I think it turned out cute. Now, if you wanted it to be a bit more intentional, these journalesque prompts will help you with that. It's a great way to document bits of your week or add a bit of reflection to it. First, and this is what I tend to do quite often, you can add a gratitude list. It's a great practice to keep your head in a positive space, and it really helps ground me as well. Alternatively, you can make a happy list. It's a list of things that make you happy. Easy, right? I generally consider myself a pretty happy person, but I have to admit, whenever I sit down to think of 5 things, my mind goes blank for a while. So it's a fun way to focus on these little things in life, like coffees or I don't know, see? It happens to me even now. If you wanted to, you could also add a highlight per day, either a word or a sentence, so you could look back and quickly see what your week was like. Similarly, you could also make it into your currently list and write down things that you've been listening to or reading or any currentlies. Also, how fun would it be to use it as a full-on memory device and put some photos from the week? I'm so sentimental, so this seems like the cutest way. This one excites me so much as well. It's to put some personal stats on. I love statistics and numbers, so I feel it's such a good idea, if I may say so myself, to put some stats for your week, be it your screen time, your subscriber count, your step count, books you read, any numbers that seem relevant to you. If any of the sentimental stuff is not up your street, you could use it to put an affirmation or a positive quote and reminder for yourself for the coming week. Or you could use it to write down one or a couple things that you learned that week. I feel like I'm consuming so much content and I never stop to reflect what I've learned, so it would be a good practice to do so. You could also just add a box to journal about your week in general or how you're feeling at the moment, or just write down any ramblings to fill the space with. Finally, we're moving on to more planning goal-oriented uses. Your classics for it is a planner after all. First, of course, you can write down your main task priority for the week. If you, like me, don't have that many plans, you can also just write down all of your to-do lists here. You could also write down your main goals to act as a reminder and help you refocus. Now, every time you open your planner, you'll see them, and that way you'll act more in line with what you want to achieve. Another way is to use it as habit tracker. Happy Planner and even Live Love Posh sometimes have these handy habit tracker stickers, so you only need to stick them in and then start tracking. Or you could just make your own. Alternatively, you can use it as a space to meal plan. Personally, I make the same meals for the week to save me time and hassle, so it only takes a little space to write them down. Same for the workout tracker. You could add the days and an activity you're going to do, or even a step goal or exercise goal, or even these stickers. You can mark them off when you do them, which is an added bonus. If you're not into that, you can also make a chore list you have to complete during the week. There's these cleaning task list stickers in the Happy Planner cleaning books too, if you don't want to make your own, or you can use an icon and assign the date to it. You can also use it to make a shopping list, write down things you wanted to buy and how much they were for your aspirational one, or home items you need, or just groceries. As long as you get to make a list, I'm sure that's a winner, right? Finally, you can use them to mark important dates or assignments. I know you can mark them on the date too, but sometimes they get lost in all the excitement, and this way you'll know when they are and you can reference back to them. So that's it for my sidebar extravaganza. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like to check out this one, which is 5 ways to use the bullet point stickers. I really struggled with those as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you in my next craft session. Bye!